DeAndre Ayton going to the Los Angeles Lakers is a career-ending injury. It doesn't matter who you are, if you go and play next to LeBron James, as soon as things start going south for the Lakers, LeBron throws you under the bus, your narrative goes to shame, and everybody in the NBA disrespects you as if you're not a capable basketball player. You can look at any one of LeBron James' teammates and he single-handedly ruined their NBA reputation. Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook was playing the best basketball of his entire career. He went to the Lakers and they called it a super team. As soon as things start going south because LeBron refuses to get off of dominating the ball, people blame Russell Westbrook. They say he can't play basketball anymore. Russell Westbrook is incapable. He's not a point guard. They started calling him West Brick. That didn't happen until he started playing with LeBron James. LeBron James is the end of an NBA player's career. He will make everybody in the entire league think that you are the reason that he is not succeeding. LeBron James will make everybody in the league think that you are the reason that he is not succeeding. He will throw you under the bus. It has happened time after time after time. And most recently, it has happened to Austin Reeves. Now, everybody's talking about Austin Reeves as if he's an incapable basketball player. Why is that? Because he played next to LeBron James. LeBron throws his teammates under the bus in the media. LeBron throws his teammates under the bus in the media. LeBron throws his teammates under the bus in the locker room. LeBron throws his teammates under the bus in the middle of the game because he will not get off the ball. 41-year-old LeBron James is not a point guard. He is a role player in the NBA. LeBron James refuses to accept his role, and that is the problem with the Los Angeles Lakers. 41-year-old LeBron James thinks that he is a first first team, all ballot, Hall of Fame point guard. That's not who he is. He is a role playing small forward. He is an off ball, back cutting small forward who needs to play defense. LeBron James cannot continue to not play defense and blame other players on his team for his failures and lack of success. The Pittsburgh Steelers are putting ball players at every single position except quarterback. The Pittsburgh Steelers starting quarterback is a meth head. Aaron Rodgers is a literal drug addict who, at this point of his life and this point in his career, prioritizes ayahuasca and recreational drugs more than he prioritizes his football career. So why in the world does Jalen Ramsey want to put the balance of his career in the hands of a high Aaron Rodgers? Is Aaron Rodgers going to be focused on the Pittsburgh Steelers, or is Aaron Rodgers going to be focused on getting a mental retreat? Is he going to need time for himself? You never know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers because he's on drugs. He has CTE and he is on drugs. LeBron James has played with more stacked teams than anybody else in the entire NBA. LeBron James has played with 9 other number one overall draft picks. Do you understand how insane that is? 9 first overall NBA draft picks LeBron James has played with in his 21-year career. LeBron James has played with DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, Derrick Rose, Kyrie, Andrew Bogut, Greg Oden, Shaquille O'Neal, and Joe Smith. Who else in the league has played with that many good players? Name one other NBA player in all of the history of basketball who has played with that many other great NBA players. And that doesn't even include Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, half the guys that LeBron played with. LeBron has played with the most stacked teams ever, and he hasn't won. In 21 seasons, LeBron James has only won 4 times. That is a disgrace. Biggest liability going into the 2025 NFL season is Joe Burrow. The biggest issue with Joe Burrow is that you can't count on him to be on the football field. Joe Burrow has been in the NFL for 86 games and he has sat out 17 of them, meaning more than one in every 5 games, Joe Burrow's not going to show up. He's not going to put on football pads. He's not going to put on helmet. He's not coming to team meetings and he's not going to be a part of practice. One out of every 5 games, the Cincinnati Bengals starting quarterback will not play football. So, how can you look at Joe Burrow and say that he's a top 3 player in the league or a top 3 quarterback in the league? Joe Burrow is nothing but a liability. He's a guy that you can't count on to show up, whether it's injury or just the fact that he doesn't want to make the. Joe Burrow is a guy that you can't count on to show up. You can't count on him to show up in the regular season because he's always hurt, and you can't count on him to show up in the playoffs because Joe Burrow doesn't make it to the playoffs. He's been in the NFL for 5 years and he's missed the playoffs 3 times. Do you understand how terrible that is? Joe Burrow is regarded as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Some people say that he is one of the best players in the league. He can't even make the playoffs. So when you talk about ring culture, Joe Burrow is the furthest thing away from ring culture. Joe Burrow is the face of nepotism and just ESPN. ESPN is building Joe Burrow up to be the superstar, great quarterback, putting on for the state of Ohio, playing for the Cincinnati Bengals. That's not who he is. Joe Burrow is a quarterback who is struggling mightily throughout his entire career. He can't lace him up, and when he does lace him up, he doesn't win games.